Sean Sewell, Ingimmer.com, up in the mountains of Colorado. Really excited to share with you the brand new MSR Mountain Safety Research Hubba Hubba LT two-person tent. This guy right here. I actually had a chance to not only see this 2 months ago with Matt from MSR. We have a video on that. A lot of you commented on that video. And I told you I'd get out in the mountains testing this out, and so I am. I actually got a chance to go backpacking with Matt and Cascade Designs and several other media professionals from different outlets and test out a bunch of MSR gear. And I personally got to test out this. So I'm going to show you how to set it up, the features and functionality on this incredible two-person backpacking tent. It's only 3 pounds. So let's get into it. First, I'm going to start with the packaging because it's kind of unique and very easy to use. This is a two-person tent. There's a one-person and there's a three-person. The two-person comes in at 3 pounds. It's about 2 ounces heavier than the previous Hubba Hubba, but the space on the inside is much bigger, has beyond vertical walls. They actually kind of go out, and I'll show you that here in a moment. But the packaging has been updated too. It's really cool. So kind of a burrito style, kind of reminds me of some other tent companies we've used. And then it just opens up. There is everything. The tent, the fly, the poles, 8 mini groundhog stakes, and everything. It just easily fits in here, so you're not trying to stuff it into a cylinder. You just kind of put it in the burrito and roll it once or twice, seal it with the clips, and jam it. I put it inside my backpack. Just out of frame, I have a Gregory backpack that we're testing out for Spring 25. It's the 60-liter version of the Paragon. Yeah, they have a 58 out right now, but this is the 60. But we'll get into that different video. So I'm going to set this tent up and show you how it works. So yeah, some forest rangers came up and were like, "You see the bears? The mama bear and the 2 cubs? Sure as heck, right on Sean's run, right over there." They were there. So did not want to spend a whole lot of time hanging out there. So the poles, they're all together. There's just one set of poles. I'll show you how that works here in a second. This is the fly. I'm going to put that under the poles. Here is the body of the tent. Very thin, but yet strong. It's a solution dyed material, so it's not bright orange like the other ones. I'm going to kind of lay it out here so you can see. 32 square feet, 16 feet square feet for the vestibule, 2 doors. Going to assemble these guys. What I find works best is I go for the corners and then the middle. And worth noting, the feet are aluminum and the poles will kind of lock into place right here. And then when you put the fly on, it locks on right there, and then you tighten the fly down. So cool stuff. So the tent body is put together here. I simply attach the clips. So as you can see here from the side, the walls go more than vertical, they go out. And you can see the headroom here. It's very ample. For reference, I am 6 foot, 215 pounds, kind of a large guy. And you can fit 2 25-inch wide by extra long sleeping pads in here. And in fact, I will demonstrate that here in a second. While I have you here, I'm not gonna put the fly on right now, but you can see here is a cool system. There's a guy line going across the middle that you can put your gloves or socks or whatever to dry right there. It's a lightweight 3 pounds with the fly, and right now it probably is a little over 2 pounds tent. And you can see the doors are triangular. And some people in the videos were commenting on that. I actually like that design. When the fly is on, it creates a nice vestibule. Again, like I said, 16 feet of vestibule space, 32 feet, I believe, on the inside. And one more time, looking on the inside, right there. I'm gonna put the fly on because it's about to rain, and it was hailing earlier, so I better hurry this up. And I don't want those bears coming over here either. Like I mentioned, it's a solution dyed fabric on the fly. I don't know the denier. There's no specs on this other than it's 3 pounds. And so I can't offer you that information yet. But what's cool about it, much like the corners of the tent, you have matching aluminum attachments. Go on right there. All right, now I'm not going to stake the tent out yet, so I want to show you a few different things. You can see the large ventilation right here. It's got a strut that you can take the strut down if you want to, if it's like really bad weather. And there's Velcro right there and that'll stay attached. But I would recommend opening that up and utilizing that strut to get your ventilation. There's numerous guy out opportunities. Of course, we are right at tree line. I would definitely guy this thing out. Here's one of the 2 doors. And see the pull right here? There's a metal clip right here. You do this on both sides. Boom, nice and secure. And then stake out the vestibule right here. But again, I wanted to show how much coverage there is for the door. So when it is guyed out and staked out, it doesn't really go in. Like if I show you from the top, there is good coverage. Some people online were like, oh, it's gonna go right in, but it did not. Got a little bit of rain on our trip 2 nights ago and it was fine. So obviously it's not fully set up, but I have to get my dog in the truck and get secured before the lightning hits in a moment. But I just wanted to show you how to set this tent up, what it looks like, the size of it, and all that, because a lot of people had a lot of questions on it. And as far as I know, the first person in the world to use this tent outside of MSR. So here it is. Hopefully seeing it in the real world, the setup, the awesome bag, the miniature groundhog stakes, which you have, if you have not seen before, are actually really quite helpful. I think I saw it. Yeah, there it is. That's the bag. These are great stakes. Oh, then the rep gave me a carbon one to try out. It's like 6 grams, something ridiculous. But here is the mini hedgehog right there. And it is a little hole where you can put a reflective cord through there, which is what I usually do so I don't trip over my tent stakes in the middle of the night. So this is everything I brought on the backpacking trip that we used, testing out all this gear. This is all spring 2025 release, even that Gregory backpack. But here is what it looks like in the Hubba Hubba LT 2-person tent with a wide regular loft sleeping pad, the orange one right there, and men's long 20-degree Thermarest new sleeping bag right there, the Boost 20. So you can see there's ample room at both sides, and you can see that it will easily fit 2 25-inch pads. So no matter what brand pad you have, it will fit. And that, I think, is the ultimate in comfort right there. Having that much space, the vertical walls, and have it being comfortable, and 3 pounds for this tent. I'm a big fan. So there it is. That is the new Hubba Hubba LT. And I promised you at the beginning that I had a little teaser for you. This is a spring 2025 release, but I have word that REI will have this starting this Saturday, September 15th, for the rest of the year. So they'll have this tent as well as some other cool things I'm going to show you in upcoming videos. So it's an early release benefiting you. Like I mentioned, the price tag is $550, but you know, it is MSR. You know what you're getting. Super high quality, very reliable. Personally, I have 5 MSR tents, no, 6 now, this one, and they're all still going strong. I have some 4-season tents of theirs. Remote 3, we have a video on that. Access 2, I have a video on that. Whatever the single wall assault style climbing tent is, Coleman did a review on that. We have the Hubba Hubba 1 from last year, testing that out for the backpacking trip with MSR, and now the Hubba Hubba LT, which is, that's the one. Love it. If this was helpful, a thumbs up is always appreciated. If you want to see more content on backpacking gear, camping in general, overlanding, hiking, splitboarding, backcountry skiing, biking, fishing, pretty much anything outdoors, we cover it. If you want to see more content on that, consider subscribing to our Gearmint YouTube channel, link below. I'm Sean Sewell, the owner and director of Stoke. Until next time, take care.